Let's freaking go, leg day, baby. First things first. Got some energy. Anyway, hello guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna do a leg day together. I'm gonna take you through one of my leg sessions, see what I do, how I do it, why I do it like that. We are 9 weeks, I think, into the off season. Eating loads, lifting heavy, and enjoying it. So, before every leg day, I try to have a little pre-workout. Cheers. Because without caffeine, numbers won't happen. And it's all about numbers, it's all about progress. Every single session I do needs to make sense, right? There's no time to waste. I've got lots of growing to do this year. I think we will be going so far. For now, the plan for now is to be going till the end of March with growing, assess, see how I'm looking, see if I've done enough growing or if we need to keep growing. And then potentially, you know what, I'm even thinking maybe a whole year off. I spoke to my coach. We sort of agreed, both of us, that I will not be stepping on stage till we are 100% sure that it's the real deal this time. Because I don't want to go out there again and be told that I'm still too small, right? I'm just a bikini girl at the end of the day, and I'm still small. So growing muscle is not as easy as everyone thinks, right? Anyway, let's have this pre-workout before we start. Cheers. Strong. Oh, obviously intra workout. Can't train without that. I don't have my favorite flavor. Oh no. We ain't got tangerine anymore.
Just run out.
Of course, we just run out. So I'm gonna go with apple today. Tangerine is my favorite. 10x, honestly. I've tried so many different types of EAAs during workout, obviously for optimum hydration. Nice flavor, so the water is easy to drink, but essential amino acids for hydration and stuff. Some of them are not very nice, but 10x is. Tangerine is my absolute fave, but obviously we ran out, so I'm going with apple today. 1 scoop of EAAs, and I'm gonna put a scoop of creatine in as well. That's when I take it during training. So that's my intra workout, but that's only gonna last me about maybe half an hour. Then we will need to come and top this up. All right, well, I'll be in a minute as well. Cool, so we are all ready. Let's go. Good thing, empty gym always helps. So I always try to get my training done when it's sort of half empty. So my favorite time is about now. 12, 1 o'clock is perfect. That's when the gym gets quiet a little bit and no one's in the way and I can just focus on what I'm doing. And yeah, just get the job done. We're gonna start with hip thrust today. Actually, every single one of my leg days, at the moment, I'm training legs 3 times a week. It's been like that since I started with my coach, which is over a year. So 3 times a week, legs. Luckily, I absolutely love training legs, so that helps. Every single leg day, all 3 of my leg days, start with hip thrust. So that is one of the main lifts that I'm doing, but every single time I hip thrust across the week, all 3 of those days, it's just a different setup. So I work with either, you know, one of the days I've got like a 8 to 10 rep range, which is nice and heavy. One of the days is like a 12 to 15 rep range, and then 15 and 20 rep range, and I also play with different tempos. So today, let me just check. obviously I've got my training plan, right? And I'll show you later as well how I sort of track my progress and my workouts. Like lots of people work with logbooks and they have logbooks, right? Bodybuilders and stuff. My logbook is in my phone, so I'll show you later on how I do that. But let me just quickly check what kind of setup we've got today. So today we are going for 12 to 15 reps, right? On 2 sets. Then one set we're gonna drop this down to 6 to 9 reps, and with a 2 seconds pause at a peak contraction. So yeah, different tempo, different rep ranges. That is literally the best approach you can use when it comes to growing and building glutes. And for me, at this stage, well, it's been like this for years. And as any bikini girl, it's all about the glutes, right? Like this is what we told every single time. You need bigger glutes. You need more density in the glutes, stuff like that. So growing glutes for me is the main focus. So for that, I need to work with different rep ranges, different tempos. I need to make sure there is a progress across all my leg days. Some kind of progressive overload involved, whether that is more weight, more reps, whatever, better technique, better tempo, things like this. So, right, let's set ourselves up for the first hip thrust. So, on this, I believe, now I need to know what I'm going for, right? Like, this is the fake. This is what I see every single time. Like, people go to the gym, they don't know what they're doing. Number one, have a plan, right? I can't imagine going into the gym and not having a plan. Like, what am I gonna do there? So I need to have a plan, which we do, and you need to know what you're doing in terms of your numbers. That's why I need to be tracking every single lift that I do. So when I go do my set, I know exactly what I'm going for. How am I going to progress? Am I gonna do an extra rep? Am I gonna try more weight? It all depends on lots of different factors. So I'll first do my warm-up set, which we're gonna do now. And then I'll obviously look at what was done in the previous session, and depending on where I am with the reps and with the weight, I will decide what I'm gonna try to do today. So last time we did this, our top set was 110 kilo for 13 reps. So that is what we did last time for 2 sets, right? And then we did 120 kilo for 6 reps. So the first set was 110 for 13. So I'm gonna warm up first because I can't just jump going straight into it. And obviously I'm not gonna wear flip-flops while I'm hip thrusting, okay? But the reason why I'm wearing flip-flops is because I can just easily do this. Always barefoot, guys, always barefoot. My number one tip when you're training in your legs, don't wear shoes, go in barefoot. Especially girls who are looking to grow the glutes and stuff, you need a good connection with your glutes. You won't be able to do that if you wear running shoes, okay? So honestly, try it. I can't train legs in shoes. I can't train legs in leggings either. So always shorts, always just the socks, barefoot, right? There's a lot of preparation going into this every time before every set. I know it's just a warm up, but never rush your sets, guys, okay? Even the warm up, every single rep needs to make sense. This is what I like to think about when I go into my set. Every single rep needs to make sense. I don't just go into the set and move the bar up and down for 12 to 15 reps, okay? Every single rep in my head needs to be performed to 100% focus, 100% effort, and this is, once you get yourself up there, thinking like this, and making sure your intensity is in place, how it needs to be, this is when the growing happens. So don't waste your rep, don't waste your sets. Now we're gonna bring this up to whatever we finished on last time. So like I said, my last time when I trained this leg day, the top set was 110 kilo for 13 reps. Since my rep range on this particular exercise is 12 to 15, now how do I decide how am I going to progress, right? So you work with your rep ranges. So 110 kilo for 13 reps, but my rep range is 12 to 15. So what do? I'm gonna stay on 110 kilo and try to get an extra rep because I still got 2 more reps to go till the end of my rep range. Does that make sense? So instead of chucking more weights today, I'm gonna try to do an extra rep, see if that happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I need to stay on the same weight for a couple of weeks before I'm able to progress. You've got good days, you've got bad days. Not every time you're gonna progress, right? It's completely normal. But I'm gonna try today, obviously. So that is my thinking. Going into this set, it's gonna be 110 kilo for 14 reps today, so one extra rep. If we manage that, we'll see. You always go by your plan, you always go by what you've got lined up, right? So I've got a plan from my coach. This is what I do every single time. I don't change the exercises. I've been training the same setup now over a year, literally. I think about a month ago, my coach has done a few adjustments in my training plan. Nothing major, maybe a couple of different exercises, but the majority of the lifts stayed exactly the same. So always hip thrust, always do Romanian deadlifts, I always do some kind of lunge, Bulgarian split squat. The rep ranges are there. It all varies across the week, but every time I'm going to do it, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. So I don't just think, oh, today I'm gonna do a bit of this, a bit of that. You're never gonna grow like this. And for me, growing is absolutely essential. But this is how you train correctly, not only when you wanna grow, but regardless if your goal is fat loss or growing or whatever, you need a structure, and then you need to be able to progress that structure in some sort of way, right? This is what I'm doing now. So 5 kilo. 2 seconds pause as well. So it's not just up and down, regular hip thrust. It's a 2 second pause at a peak contraction. So when I'm up there, squeezing my glutes as much as I can for 2 seconds. I've got Eminem playing, so that's a good start. It's not even my playlist yet, but it will be, because for legs, I need Eminem, man. That's my favorite. Anyway, less talking, more working, as I say to clients. Right. We did do an extra rep, but the only thing I didn't really like about this was my hamstrings were firing a bit too much for my liking. So I'm gonna go for another set with the same weight. Try to maybe my foot positioning wasn't greatest. Maybe my hamstrings are just wanna do all the job today. So in things like this, I don't think I'm gonna even log that extra rep, because I always try to be honest with myself when I train. I don't want to be progressing just for the sake of progressing. When I progress, I want to be 100% sure that it makes sense. So, because the last 14th rep, I literally felt all in my hamstring, not my glutes. I'm not going to log it. So, we didn't progress today just yet. So I'd rather, I've tried. It's not 100% how I wanted that rep to be, so we're not gonna log it. We'll just leave it. Now, I will need to be resting now, 2 minutes at least, before I go for another set of this, because if I don't, my performance is just gonna go like that. And the whole the key of me training is the gym performance, right? So if I don't rest enough, my gym performance is gonna slip and there will be no progress and I won't build my body like that. So this is the thing I see a lot. I see it with clients, I see it with people in the gym. No one rests enough. Like, I know there are different goals, right? And if you do a HIIT session or whatever, then that's fair play. But if your goal is building the body, yeah, what we do, and the gym performance, you need to rest in between sets. 2 to 3 minutes sometimes for me, especially with the big lifts like hip thrust, RDLs that we're gonna do after this as well. Lots of rest because I wanna make sure that I'm going into another set with 100% focus and 100% effort. If I don't rest enough, I'll be still out of breath, go into another set, do about 8 reps, not 14, and find myself, you know, like gassing out. So, yeah, let's have a rest. Okay, this one was better. Definitely less hamstrings than my first set. Okay, I am gonna log this rep. I am gonna log this rep on this one. But I will also make a note. So when it comes to log books, right, logging your lifts and stuff, I put the notes down as well so I know exactly what's happening and what needs to happen next time sometimes, right? So, like now, I am gonna log the extra rep, right? But I will put a note down saying too much hams, and that will give me, so yeah. While I'm resting, you can have a look at my logbook. It's literally a Google sheet, right? Like an Excel thing. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. So I've got my exercises in there, right? I've got the rep ranges that need to happen. And then I just log as I go. So, right, so last time, 110 for 13, which is what we did today as well. And then 110 for 14, but I put down note saying too much hams. And what I also do, if I manage to progress an extra rep, which I did, I actually put it like that. I put like +1 in brackets, which for me means that I was an extra rep, 1 rep more than what I had last time. It's stupid, right? But you gotta do what works for you. So this is the way I log my training because it works for me, right? Some people use apps, some people use logbooks, whatever. For me, I've got it in my phone. I know I've got the phone every single time. I think that's why I stopped using logbook because I just always used to forget it. So that's the way I track my workouts. And tracking every single thing I do for me is absolutely essential. I can't go without it. I wouldn't go into the session trying to guess what I lifted for how many. And people always tell me, oh yeah, I remember what I lifted last time. No, you don't. You don't. You don't remember every single lift. And like that, because I see it, I know exactly what I'm trying to get out of this set, right? Like I'm going into the set knowing this is what I'm going to get out of it. I don't just go into the set, oh, I'm gonna lift bar 12 times and then happy days, go home. I think Terry's just trying to sneak into my video, to be fair. He thinks we don't know what he's trying to do. Nah, he's always here to, you know, sometimes I always call him, like, especially when I do like RDLs, because it's such a big lift and very, very hard and heavy. I sometimes just call him just for a moral support, I think. And also, it's a little bit more pressure, so when I know that he's standing there and then someone is watching me, it's like, well, I need to fucking get it now, because otherwise, you know.
She loves an audience.
And I love the audience. Of course I do love audience. That's why I do what I do. Yes, we'll have the attention, so what? That's why we're a bikini competitor, right? That's where it came from anyway. My love for attention. Okay, again, less talking, more working. 6 reps. Hey, 2 extra rep, bitch. That was good. I knew it. I knew I'm gonna have more. You can always tell in the middle of the set. Great stuff. RDLs next. Cool, so next, RDLs. Today, we're gonna be doing barbell RDLs. And I'm also gonna use a resistance band for extra glute engagement a little bit. So, not in the way as you may think, because sometimes you see people putting bands, you know, one of those glute bands around their knees and stuff when they're trying to RDL in, which actually doesn't make sense. So if you want to use extra resistance band on RDLs, then use it the way I'm going to use it now, because this will actually going to give you a little bit more tension on the glutes. If you've got a band around your knees and you're trying to deadlift, the band doesn't do anything, so you might as well not use it. If you want to use it correctly. Right, so we had a new weight for this, which was 80 kilo, and we managed 8 and 9 reps. My rep range on this is quite low, so it's only 8 to 10. I don't need more than 10 reps, so obviously I need to go heavy. But since, again, the best was 9 reps, I will go for 80 again and try to get an extra rep to hit my end of the rep range before I start bringing the weight up. I've got a specific song actually that I always put on when I'm going to deadlift. Silly, but it always works, it always gets me going. So I'm gonna put this on my hips like this. So when I deadlift, obviously, the glutes are under more tension, right? Let's go. Right, matched it. 80 kilo for 9 reps. Technique-wise, if I say so myself, was pretty good as well. Like I told you, always try to be honest with myself, right? If I feel that my form is breaking down, or especially with deadlifts, if I feel like I'm pulling the weight up more through my lower back rather than through glutes, which is the whole point of this exercise, right? Then I will be honest with myself and I will put it into my logbook. Don't get caught up in numbers, right? Even though it's it's very important for me to know the numbers, what I'm doing, reps, weights, stuff. That's not the only way to progress. Sometimes a progression can be you feeling the exercise more than you did last time. That's the progress as well. But people get too caught up in numbers, and then what happens is you're lifting heavier just for the sake of lifting heavier when your form goes out of the window, or it takes away the tension, or your tempo is wrong and stuff like that. So if you progress, make sure that is progress across all the variables, right? It is only progress if your form and tempo stays the same. Because anyone can lift heavy, right? I can now chuck extra 10 kilo on this bar and do 9 reps, but go way quicker, and I would probably do that. But because I would go way quicker, I would lose the tempo that I need on this particular exercise. And in bodybuilding, it's all about the tension, right? Again, you're not powerlifters. Yes, you can lift the weight, but for us, it's how you lift that weight that matters. So it's not just the numbers game, it's how you lift those numbers. On hip thrust, I usually do 3 sets, but everything else I do, 2 sets only. If you make sure you go full in on your 2 sets, you don't need more than 2 sets. If you're asking for more sets, you're not training hard enough, right? I would never go back to my coach and ask, please, can you give me an extra set on this exercise because I didn't have enough? Like, come on. After these 2 sets, I'm like, no thanks, like, I'm done. That was an extra rep, wasn't it? I think I decided I was gonna go for it and try, and we got it. We got it. We almost had a heart attack, but we got it. And that's how it's done, really. 2 sets like this, full in. Don't need more than that. One of my favorite sayings is, I actually need to get it printed on a t-shirt or something. More is not always better. Better is better. That is it. Doing more exercises is not necessarily better. Doing your exercises in a better way is better. What I mean by that is, some people do 10, 12 exercises in a session. How? If you can do 10 exercises in your session, but you're training with 50% effort, clearly, because you wouldn't be able to go full in on 12 exercises, yeah? My sessions, I think the top count of exercises for me is, I think, in one session, I might have like 6 exercises, 2 sets each, that's it. Usually on average, it's about 5. On hip thrust, I do 3 sets, everything else is usually 2 sets. But 2 sets, full in, 100% effort. That's all you need. Bring your effort up, bring your intensity up, and train smarter, not harder. Well, harder, you know what I mean, harder. Train harder and smarter. So, you don't need more exercises, you need to train better. That's what I say to people, that's what I say to myself as well. This works for me perfectly, actually, this kind of setup. Mentally, because I know it's only 2 sets, it's almost like I only got 2 chances to make it count, right? I only got 2 chances today to go do this lift and make it count, and don't waste my time on it. If I had 4 sets or 5 sets lined up, I would be holding back, obviously, because, oh my God, you need to go 5 times, 4 times. Because I know I'm only going twice into that particular exercise. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it my all. It's only twice I'm gonna go and do that today. So this kind of setup works for me perfectly. And since I started training like that, the changes in my physique have been huge, huge. Next we're gonna go and do some, everyone's favorite Bulgarian split squats. Now this is the most hated exercise, I think, in everyone's leg sessions. People still do it, and they always say, love-hate relationship. I love them. I absolutely love them. They're hard, but once you master the technique on them, in my opinion, it's one of the best exercises you can do for your glutes. Hip thrusts, RDLs, and Bulgarian split squats would be my top 3 pick. If there was only 3 exercises to do for the rest of my life, these 3 would be it. So, Bulgarian split squats next. Contralateral Bulgarian split squats. Okay. See? Wanna be in the background. Anyway, contralateral Bulgarian split squat, meaning I will only be using 1 dumbbell on one side, not 2. It's actually funny because I absolutely love this exercise, like I just said, but if it was Bulgarian split squat with 2 dumbbells, I hate that one. Like, it's the same exercise. I don't know what it is. I think you just get a little bit better engagement on your glutes doing it literally with 1 dumbbell, contralateral, meaning holding dumbbell on the opposite side of the working leg, which I'm gonna do now. So I believe last time we hit our end of the rep range with 35 kilo. My first set is 8 to 10 only, so last time we did 35 kilo for 10 reps, meaning today I need to increase the weight. Okay, well, we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna try to go for 37.5 and get 8 reps in. Hopefully we can do that. Nine reps, not 8. This felt good today. Woo. Easy. Nice. Very happy with this. I'm gonna have a little bit break before I move on to another leg. Now, you may notice my tempo on this particular exercise. On the way down, I go quite slow. Then I do a 1 second pause at the bottom before I fire back up. What's the point of this? The point is to stay under load, to stay under tension for as long as I can, because I said it already today, I'm gonna say it again because people need to hear it. It's all about the tension when you're trying to grow muscle. Anyone can move the weight from A to B. Anyone can do that, right? But if you don't create a tension within the movement, the muscle's not gonna get engaged and it's not gonna grow. All about the tension, so whatever I can do to stay under the tension for as long as I can. In this particular case, it's about 3 seconds down, 1 second pause at the bottom before I fire back up. Rather than going up and down, right? And like that, because I go slow, you sort of get time to think as well about what you're doing. If you perform your exercises with being too quick, you don't get a chance to even think about what you're trying to do, what muscles you're trying to engage. But if I go nice and slow, I can make sure I'm staying on my heel, front heel, firing from the heel obviously, so I engage the glutes. Nice and slow on the way down, I stay under the load for a second before I come back up. So those glutes are under tension the whole time. Nice. I didn't speed up either. That's another thing, right? You want to make sure that your tempo is exactly the same as it is on your first rep, on your last rep. Because if you start nice and slow, 2, 3, 4 reps in, and then when the weight starts getting heavy, you start speeding up, it's not making sense. It's not progress. So if I was gonna go into the lifts today with a heavier weight like I just did, but I would be going quicker, it wouldn't be a progress. I would be honest with myself and just put a note down in my logbook saying, this was way too quick, practice this weight. Or I would revert back to the previous weight. So you always have to be honest with yourself. At the end of the day, it's your results, right? You're not in a competition with anyone. No one cares what you lift, how much you lift. I don't care how much Terry lifts. I don't care how much a girl in the corner who just trains there lifts. It's me versus me. So I need to be honest with myself and make sure that my progress makes sense. And my progress is my progress, no one else's. So there is no point in me saying, oh yeah, I progressed today, and lying to myself when I didn't. If I knew that I sped up and the tempo wasn't there and the pause at the bottom wasn't there, it's not a progress. Even though I had a heavier weight, it's not a progress. If your range of motion and tempo doesn't stay the same, it's not a progress. But today it was a progress. I didn't speed up, I kept the pauses at the bottom. This felt good. So one more set of those, but we have got different rep range. So I will need to drop this weight a little bit. This is a bit more difficult because I prefer low rep ranges. Because I know it only takes like 8 reps and I'm done. 14 reps is a slightly different story, but we can do it. Much more difficult. I thought I might have that last rep, 15, but no, not today. So on this 32.5, 14 reps, I have been stuck on exactly this weight and this reps for, I think, about 4 weeks. So like I said, that first set, I can progress, and I usually progress by either 1 rep or more weight, like I've just done. But because I go full in on that first one, the second set is very hard to progress. But at least you know you're training with the correct intensity and up to your potential, as I say. We're about 3 exercises in. The rest of the session, the hardest part is over now. Thank God. The rest of the session is gonna be a little bit more isolation for the glutes. Every single thing I do, right? Like I don't even train quads anymore. And actually, as of last month, I don't even train hamstrings anymore. So my coach took out the isolation hamstrings out of my plan. So it's literally just glute focus. Right, so kickbacks. I've got 2 different rep ranges. So I do kickbacks twice a week, right? Like I can't even speak anymore, I'm tired. Anyway, I do cable kickbacks twice in a week, right? One is like 15 to 20 rep range one day. Today is gonna be 10 to 12 heavy. Did you do it?
Yeah, but I'm going to do it as you can.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right, the only thing is when I go for my heavier range, which is only 10 to 12, obviously the weight needs to be quite heavy. But the thing is, when the weight gets heavy, and I've got, usually you would see a cable kickback done this way, right? You hook yourself in, ankle strap, and you do your kickback, which for lower weight, higher rep range is perfect for me, right? I'm talking about myself. That might not apply to you, but I'm just saying. But for today, when I need to go heavier, and if I keep the ankle strap down here, and I try to do kickback with a heavy weight, what I found last time is it starts pulling through my hamstring and there is not a lot of glute engagement. Again, think, right? Like I'm thinking this whole exercise, the whole point of this exercise is to engage my glutes, to train my glutes, to get the most out of my glutes. So what I've done is actually brought the strap a little bit higher, so just under my knee. And I go for it this way. So I believe 40 kilo last time. So I only need like 10 to 12 reps, right? So I find that if I do it this way, I engage my glutes way more than I would if I had the ankle strap, or if I had the strap around my ankles, because I'm actually pulling the weight up through my glutes now rather than through my hamstrings. Nice and big squeeze at the top. Once you nail how to do this exercise, is really, really nice. Like I used to love this. Well, I used to hate this, sorry. I used to hate this, but it's only because I couldn't engage my glutes properly on it. Whilst now, I feel everything right here. That is such a good burn. So I wouldn't be able to do this weight. I wouldn't be able to do this weight if I had a strap around my ankle, because everything would be pulling through my hamstring if I was trying to drag the weight up. If you don't feel the exercise in a particular muscle that you're trying to train, something's off. Usually it's the form. The form might not be correct. The setup of the exercise might not be correct. So this is actually really, really nice if I've got a strap right below my knee like that. I find it just hits it perfectly. This is nice. Whoa. It's actually burning like hell. Oh. But it's such a nice burn. Oh. I don't do any of this, pardon my language, fancy shit, yeah? You open Instagram and Instagram is full of fancy stuff today. Bands, up and down, cables, I don't know what. This is what people get caught up in, especially girls who don't have basics in place first. Yes, it's all good to follow someone on Instagram with these fancy exercises, but majority of times, it's a complete bull, okay? You need basics, and you need to get strong on the basics, and that's how your body's gonna change, especially if you are a beginner, especially if you're just starting out. I've been training for 8 years straight now. For a bikini athlete, for a bikini pro now, I need to strategize my training. So I can't train everything, right? You don't see me squat anymore, you don't see me leg press in the normal way anymore, because I can only grow the muscles that I need to grow. If I was training everything, then everything would be growing at the same time, and that would throw off the balance. For a bikini, I need nice shoulders, and I need a big ass. Basically, that's what bikini is about, right? Again, luckily for me, that's what I love to train anyway. Go basic, basic is the best. That's how I build my body to start with anyway. Abductors. For abductors, we need to go and grab yoga blocks, and I'll show you what I do in abductors to make it even better. Right, last exercise, and we're gonna make sure we literally squeeze in every single bit left that we have on the glutes. So if someone told me to do another rep, I would tell them to go do something. That's how much I want to finish myself off right now. This particular abductor machine, right? Forget this for a second. If I was just gonna go and do it, like you can see, I'm starting a movement from here, yeah? So there is not a lot of range of motion involved at the moment. So this is when you get yourself yoga blocks. These are the thick ones. You can get like small ones. I use smaller ones for something else, but the thick ones specifically for this machine, because I am gonna stick them here. So what that's gonna do is bring my knees closer, meaning I obviously increase the range of motion going out, yeah? Because if I don't have this, look where my knees are. So I am basically missing out on this big bit here. I don't want to do that. I want to get the most out of every exercise, as always. So I am going to help myself with some yoga blocks. Boom and boom. And now starting with a full range of motion. And I think we're going to go for a little bit more reps today. Still squeezing, pausing. Pausing when your glutes are under most tension, which is obviously when I'm out. Facials are not optional. I can't avoid those, sorry. Facials and noises. Oh, so good though. Oh. Quick break, we go again. And then we are well and truly done. But you can see how I'm trying to control the motion on the way there, then pause when you're under most tension, again to increase the time under tension, and then you control it on the way back. So don't just let it go. Every time you let the weight go, you're losing the tension. Tension, tension, tension. That's what you need to think about. Make tension your best friend and watch your body change. Trust me on this. It makes a huge difference training and moving the weight, and training and moving the weight with tension. Some assisted reps. I think we're done. That's it, literally, like I told you, 5 exercises that was. Finito. 5 exercises, full in. Wow. Mirror check as always, you gotta check it. Because if you don't check it, it didn't happen. Yeah. Terry always laughs, that's all I do. Just checking my glutes in the mirror all the time. Well, tell you what, I'm working hard for it, so I will be checking it all the time, right? I want to see the progress. I want to see if it's improving. This was a great session, actually. I am pleased we managed to capture it for you. If you're looking to improve the glutes, especially, you need exercises that train glutes in 2 ranges. One, the shortened range, like hip thrust, hyperextension when you squeeze in your glutes. And the second type of exercises which trains glutes in a lengthened range, which is any kind of lunge, Bulgarian split squats, things like this, single leg press. Once you get a mixture in like that consistently and you progress on that, that's when the magic happens.